So I just got back to the pool to come back, and I've had about 21 hours to basically simmer on some information because I said, ain't no way in the world I'll be this spot the fuck on. It's almost as if I'm watching a Netflix movie, and a lot of y'all be saying, Godard be right, Godard be right, whole time, not even realizing that it's a movie for every move that Israel has made. There's a movie for their, like, it's almost as if they're getting their military strategies from these movies in Hollywood, or they're teaching these military strategies and putting them in movies to try and cover up the fact that this is exactly what they're doing. Okay, stick with me, walk with me. So hold on, y'all remember the lady from the ICJ, the black lady that we was all the judge, that we always like, why the fuck would you not, why would you vote against there being a ceasefire, right? And I remember on the video that I made, I said, so how much did they pay you? And I specifically remember being attacked by several Zionists saying that I was lying and that I just didn't want to believe it and I was delusional, thinking that Israel would even think to pay, I believe what they said was a black monkey like her, or a black monk, something along those lines, right? And I said, okay, believe what you want to believe, but I know a bribery when I see it. Because ain't no way in the world they was able to get away with that stuff and get that lady to agree to that unless they paid her and they threatened her life, right? Hold on. Bitch, you guessed it. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all nickels? I told y'all nickels. Guess what? They did the same shit with the ICC too. And guess what she did? She snitched. She took the money and snitched. Like a real nigga. Here we are. Israeli spy chief threatened ICC prosecutor and her family over war crimes injury, states The Guardian. Okay, so let's go ahead and read a little deeper into this. Now, I can find the whole article for you, but I wanted y'all to see the top of this because it got cut off. All right. According to the accounts shared with the ICC officials, he is alleged to have told her, you should help us and let us take care of you. You don't want to be getting into, hold on. You don't want to be getting into things that could compromise your security or that of your family. Mossad director Yossi Cohen personally involved in a secret plot to pressure Fatou Bensouda to drop Palestine investigation, sources say. Oh, so y'all actually thought y'all was scaring people, huh? Y'all out here threatening people's families to kill them, trying to pay them off and bribe them and scare them into silence. By Mossad, get the fuck on somewhere. The former head of the Mossad, Israel's foreign intelligence agency, allegedly threatened a chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court in a series of secret meetings in which he tried to pressure her in abandoning a war crimes investigation, The Guardian can reveal. Again, this was leaked by The Guardian. Of course, we had this information days ago. We had this information by Wednesday of last week. However, we're going to let the white folks leak it first, and then we're going to follow up because what? Yossi Cohen's covert contacts in the ICC's with the ICC's then prosecutor Fatou Bensouda took place in the years leading up to her decision to open a formal investigation into alleged war crimes and crimes against humanity in occupied Palestinian territories. So she heard y'all threaten her and said, I will one up you. Took the money and ran off and snitched on your ass after opening up an investigation and then dipped the fuck up out of there. Gave them the evidence, took the money and said, peace. Period. Like a real nigga. Because while y'all may have not wanted her to take that money, they was going to come after her regardless. So she took that money and dipped the fuck up out of there, made sure her and her family got to safety. But before she did, compiled a whole desk full of evidence against them and left that whole desk full of evidence for an appointed people behind her. Hey, look here, look there, look all over there. I've done the work for you. I just can't be the one that goes on stand and do it because I have to take care of my family. But here's the evidence. I did the thorough investigation. put their ass in jail. Lock them up, honey. And that is why Kareem Khan refuses to give up. Because this is not the first time that they have done this. They've done this to the ICJ lawyer or the ICJ judge. She'll never come forward and admit that she took that money. Of course. You could tell by her eyes, okay? That alcohol got her by her throat, honey. Okay? She was weak in the mind, but old girl took that money, compiled that evidence, and then left. Yeah. Now that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Cohen's personal involvement in the operation against the ICC took place when he was the director of the Mossad. His activities were authorized at a high level and justified on the basis that the court posed a threat of prosecutions against military personnel, according to the senior Israeli official. Now, my question is if they're doing this shit and getting away with it, what's to stop literally any other country from doing it? And the only argument that they can present us with is it's okay for white people to do it, but it's not okay for anybody else, because they've already came forward and told us that the ICC and the ICJ was never meant to prosecute any Caucasian countries or any allies of America and Israel. It was only meant to basically further colonize Africa and take over as many indigenously brown countries and basically turn every single continent Caucasian. That was the ultimate goal. The whole world domination, global domination, that's what this was. We're watching it in real time. And the way that they were able to do so, all them actors that was, oh, they're scary. Oh, they be killing people, this, that, and the third. Okay, but if collectively, if everybody stand up against them at the same time, which is exactly what the people on the ground just showed y'all what to do, which y'all literally could have did this entire time, then obviously they're not as powerful, because we all see them and we're all watching them and we're all waiting for them to strike. We know what they're capable of. But if everybody knows what they're capable of and we cut them off at the arms, the legs, and the head, they can't do a motherfucking thing. We watching them 24/7. Y'all call yourself surveilling somebody and y'all getting surveilled 24/7 by the whole world. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Now you getting surveilled by your own people. Ouch, Mossad, ouch. Anywho, that's my education for today. I just want y'all niggas to know, I told y'all niggas. I told y'all. And y'all need to pay closer attention to them details, because they don't have as much power as you think. All they do is threaten to kill people and pay people off. That's it. That's not power. That's cowardice.